because it needs to get packed up anyway, let's take a look at this blaster right here. This is a Nerf Raider CS-35, and it looks like basically any other Raider that you could get. It performs the exact same way, but it has a special paint job that makes it actually a very valuable Nerf blaster. This is called the Gear Up series, and it was only limited to a handful of N-Strike blasters. And we'll just pop those in the screen here so you can get a good look at like how limited the release of this was. The Gear Up series was for a limited release. As you notice that this is a Raider, it should come with a 35 round drum. And I do have one of those, and it is the correct Gear Up version because of these black paint stripes. Otherwise, it's the exact same as any other 35 round drum. Now, a little bit about how I got this, because if eBay listings currently are anything to go by, this is a very expensive Nerf blaster to get, and especially in the condition that it's in. And how I got it was through thrifting and checking Facebook Marketplace and all the other online places where people get rid of their Nerf blasters. So not only did I get this blaster, but I got a handful of other blasters that I did have duplicates of, all for $40, which again, going on the price of something like this, well worth it. Now, if I zoom in really close, you can see that the condition on this is nearly immaculate. It was very gently and lightly used. Whoever had this really enjoyed taking care of their Nerf collection, and I want to thank them for that because it is now in the hands of another collector who will also take very good care of it. Really, the only part that I could see that was blemished was the Nerf logo itself, but you know, that's all right, that's expected. If it got any sort of use, a little bit of paint wear is gonna be okay. But overall, I mean, oh, wait a second. They left a streamline in the secret dart holder. And I didn't even catch that until now. Oh, that is so cool. Oh yeah, these are terrible darts, but that was kind of a fun little find. If you're not aware, on the Raider, and I think the Rampage as well, correct me if I'm wrong, but in the bottom of there, you can have one final dart that you can plug into your blaster for a very final chance, or just throw it at somebody. Wow. But does it work? This hasn't seen battles or actually the light of day because this was sitting in somebody's basement for a very long time. So let's get some darts. We'll see if this works. All right, we'll just put some random darts in here, and we'll see if this thing will actually still fire some darts because, you know, part of Nerf collecting is having the blaster, but the other part, of course, is having a working blaster. Yes, it works. Now, again, it's pretty similar to what you'd expect from Raider performance, you know, after so many years, but I have a few more darts. Let's see if this thing keeps working. Oh yeah. Slam fire still works as well. I think this is the last dart in here. Now, this isn't going to win any performance awards, especially in light of all the crazy Dart Zone Pro blasters, Try-On by GameFace, like all those other blasters out there right now. Super more powerful than anything like this. However, what this has on them that the others don't, very limited and very few of these floating out there. So the moral of the story, why I put this video out there is A, to show off a really cool Nerf blaster that if you have one of these, just realize the significance and its worth, like monetarily, which is kind of rare in the Nerf world. And B, if you are into Nerf collecting, it is still extremely possible to find really rare and collectible Nerf blasters. You just have to keep consistent and checking all of the places that you normally would. Thrift stores, digital marketplaces, eBay if you're, you know, looking for that exact perfect thing or a very particular part and you don't want to wait for it. So it is possible to build a Nerf collection of very vintage, I suppose that is vintage now, isn't it? Aren't necessarily widely thought of as obtainable, and they really are. And no, hey, since you're here, and if you enjoy collecting toys and all kinds of other crazy Nerf-related stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me and for the future growth of the channel. And the more the channel grows, the more our community grows, which is a great thing. Thanks for watching. See you later.